Visage for the last 2 months has been the talk of the internet, not just because it is scary, although it is that, but because the game is very reminiscent and similar to the cancelled Hideo Kojima and Guillermo Toro collaboration project, Silent Hills. Many people across the internet are very happy and excited with the show and gameplay of this first-person psychological horror game, mainly because it foreshadows a direct sequel to PT that we received over a year ago. The game is described as a first-person psychological horror game that takes place inside a vast house with a terrible history, a timeline marked by death. Some of the families who lived here were brutally murdered, and some of them went insane. Many committed suicide. Although it is not much different, many people have to take into account that this is quite similar to the plot of PT, but not of Silent Hill. With that comes the question of, how does this differ from what we were presented and shown at the time from Kojima and Del Toro? Well, to be quite honest, with research, gameplay, and limited comments that the development studio has told us, not much, unfortunately. Visiting their website, they go on to say that as the player, you relive these events through pieced-together images like PT and fragments of memories that drag you closer to the truth behind the house and its dark past. This could mean a majority of things, such as PT presented with us at the time, the ghost Lisa, being our host. Or what I believe would be a much more interesting and better way to tell the story is as if you are one of the surviving children or relatives that pays a visit to the house and discovers the true horror or events that follow, since the whole game's theme is basically solely on that house. We had zero to no knowledge of what Silent Hill's true plot was going to be about, if it would involve families or fathers being the ones to cause the murders, as that was the main theme of PT. The development studio, which consists of 6 people, go on to say that they are no strangers to PT. They drew heavily inspiration from that project and think of it as a brilliant and matchless seamless type of immersive experience that not every type of game can offer. Sadsquare Studio, the team behind this project, is fondly new, with this being their first project and being fortunate enough to be blessed with the Unreal Engine 4 software. What also grabs my attention even more is that Hideo Kojima and Guillermo del Toro are confirmed to be DICE Summit keynote speakers, with both of them being on stage on February 18th, and with Kojima's recently partnership with Sony, having his own development studio with those he worked alongside with to create the Fox engine at Konami. It does raise a lot of questions and anticipation of what these two will present or announce. Could this possibly steal the spotlight and hype for Visage? Only time would tell, honestly. With the game being praised and loved by people and sites all around the web, it's getting good publicity. What do I think of the game? It's terrifying. I truly do believe that this is a game that is quite scary, and it gets under your skin, it messes with your mind, it puts you in a situation, atmosphere that makes you feel very uneasy and uncomfortable. I will personally pitch into the Kickstarter. I love all types of horror games. I love the horror franchise in general, and I would absolutely love to see the final project of this. For all those who would like to read and witness everything that I've been presenting, shown, and discussed in this video, I will leave annotations on the screen or links to them in the description. Thank you very much for watching.